What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Donnie, man. Last video was so successful. I decided we're making a new segment called Game Reviews. Something like that. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to do a review of the game and I'll talk about it. And tonight, we played the 76ers. 111-99 is the final score. And I will give you 3 takeaways from tonight's game, that I saw that it really got me thinking. First of all, OG Anunoby is the best player on this team. You cannot tell me otherwise. If you hear his stats tonight, 41 minutes, 11-16 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 24 points. I'm telling you, he is the two-way player that you dream of to have on your team. And I'm telling you guys that because what OG Anunoby represents a lot of the time is something that is rare. It's something that you don't always get. And it's something that is helping the Knicks win a lot of basketball games. And we need to be happy that we have this guy on our team because without him, I don't know where we would be right now. It's crazy to think that this guy just started out for defense. And we forgot that we hadn't really seen a lot of his offense yet last year because he got hurt. We seen it in spurts, but we didn't see it like we are now. And we got to be very happy tonight that he showed up, in a night where Brunson probably wasn't his best. And that leads me to my second point that, a lot of people were upset tonight with Brunson's game, but I'm going to tell you one thing. First thing I'm going to tell you is don't expect Brunson to score 45 every game. It's just not going to happen. Brunson just not going to score 45 every game, that's not what he needs to do anymore. The goal for me is to get Brunson to get at least 8 assists a game. Now, tonight, Brunson got 5 assists a game, so, he's probably 2 or 3 off. I bounce back between 7 and 8. That's really a good number for Brunson, and most of the assists went to Josh Hart tonight, but it was still pretty spread out. And you got to be happy about that at the end of the day because, Jalen Brunson is a guy who can get hot. He's a guy who finds a million different ways to score. But you got to understand that sometimes there are nights where he doesn't have it. We got to stop panicking all the time if Brunson doesn't start out well. Just because you don't start out well doesn't mean you can't end well. I thought he ended better. He was still 5 of 15 tonight, but he ended tonight better than he started the game, and I can go for that. If you look at everybody else was at least in the pluses as far as plus minuses go. So that means the ball was moving, team chemistry was there. Now did we play our best basketball? No, I don't think so because the 76ers aren't a good basketball team. But in the end, you can't expect Brunson to have 40 every game. It's not going to happen. He had the ankle injury. Little things can be going on outside of the game. You don't know. I'm not expecting him to score 45 every game. But what I'm telling you is that, we have other options. So we got to be a little bit more relaxed when it comes to trying to, make Brunson the focal point every time. It's good that the ball is being moved around, that somebody else tonight took a turn so that Brunson don't got to do that all the time. That's the point of signing these guys. So, we got to be a little bit more mindful of that. Last point I'm going to make is that the 76ers really aren't full health tonight, so we were lucky we won. If a guy like Tyrese Maxey played tonight, we would have a problem. I didn't think Embiid played too well either, but, they're still a tough team. We're still trying to figure stuff out. They're still trying to figure stuff out. Take it easy, relax. Yes, we win tonight. Would I like to have seen Bridges play a little bit better? Yes. And besides my 3 takeaways, this is another takeaway, actually. I'll give you one more. Bridges right now is a guy who is there to add to the scoring. B. Sims was talking about defense. I don't know how much defense I can credit Bridges right now because I don't think he's a good on-ball defender, at least not right now. I think he's a good help defender, but I think for him shooting, getting your 15 to 20 points a game, he should be aiming for 20 points a game. I think it's doable, but it doesn't mean he always needs to shoot the 3. He only had 2-3 attempts. He went 7 of 13 from the field, which is honestly not even bad. He's a very efficient player, but, the goal is to have the ball move around. So, that is something to keep in mind as well. We're trying to find an identity. And it might start with OG Anunoby, really, and then we know how nice Brunson is, so it might come into effect later. Once we have our centers and everything is flowing, that it's going to be a totally different game, and we're working on that. But overall, OG Anunoby was fantastic today. Even a guy like Karl Anthony Towns, who played well, you know, he played well, and he's not in his natural position, but he's finding ways to score. He had a couple of nice assists, I thought, too. We got to be happy with what he's contributing, playing the 5 and not even 4. Imagine when he's on the 4, when he can have more options and movement, coupled with a center who can take some, pressure off him, too, you know. So I started with 3. I ended up giving you almost 5, just as the ideas came to my head. And look, we win tonight. We needed to win tonight. I can't really say much about Thibodeau because it's not about Thibodeau. If we lost tonight, you would have heard everything about Thibodeau tonight. I was thinking about that before the game, so I'm glad it didn't happen. It's your boy Donnie. Let me know what you thought of tonight's game, man. Josh Hart came up big tonight too, man. I'm telling you, 6 of 8 from the field, 1 3-pointer, but he had 12 rebounds, 10 assists, like I told you. Bench scoring needs to improve. Only Deuce off the bench right now. Matt Ryan didn't do nothing tonight, really. Cameron Payne needs to be replaced by Kolick, and then we take it from there. It's your boy Don. Like, comment, subscribe, enjoy these videos, man, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace. I'm out.